Hi, this is Rob Hanley with the Durham Duplicate Bridge Club on Tuesday, September the 26th for the 399er game. We have two hands for you today. The first one is number 3. Two passes to me. I have 17 high card points and an excellent 6-card club suit. It's tempting to open this one no trump despite the 6-card suit, but I actually think the hand is too good for that. A likely option I'd like to see for this is where I open a club, partner bids a spade, and I jump to 3 no trump. That's a very specific bid. It shows exactly this kind of hand, a long running minor with 17 to 19 points. So let's start with one club and see how things go. So one spade on my left, so there goes my plan. And partner's made a negative double showing hearts and possibly diamonds. Well, obviously I don't like diamonds or hearts, and I don't have a spade stopper for no trump, but I do still have a great hand. So there is a convention that solves this problem, and it's called a Western Q-bid. So by bidding the opponent's suit at the 3 level, 3 spades in this case, I'm saying to my partner, please bid 3 no trump if you have spades stopped. So obviously I have to have a big hand and a lot of tricks in order to do that. And let's see what goes on. There you go, partner 3 no trump, and that's going to pass. That's where I want to be. All right. So the lead is king of spades. It's generally good policy to get into the habit of using the rule of 7. You count the number of spades you have in the suit, and you subtract it from 7, and that's how many times you should duck in order to prevent the West robot from easily accessing the East robot's 5-card spade suit. So partner's ducking the spade. Oh, and they played the 9 now. Now that's actually a pretty big card when you think about it, because the 10 is in my hand, and my partner has ace 8-7, which means when they cover the 9 with the 10, there's only the jack and the queen available to cover that. And now when my partner takes ace, the 8 and 7 we use to drive out the extra spade honor from the East robot, and these 7 spades is a winner. All right, here we go. And obviously, all the club winners, and given robots, they'll read the king of diamonds no matter what happens. However, the good news is that we made an over trick. And this is an extremely useful convention, Western Q-bids. They come up a lot, and they're made for this kind of problem. You need a stopper, you ask for one. All right, we're going to pause while we change for the second hand. All right, we're back this time with hand number 15. So partners open a diamond, there's a 2-club overcall, and I have 11 high card points, but only 1 4-card major. And this kind of problem happens all the time. I want to explore for a 4-4 heart fit, but I don't have spades. And unlike a negative double at the 1 level, where we'd always promise both 4-card majors, I don't have the ability to just bid 2 hearts. So I have to make a negative double when I only have the 1. So the key to doing that is to plan ahead what you're going to do if partner bids the wrong major. So if I double here and partner bids spades, I have a choice between 3 diamonds and 2 no trump. And I think 2 no trump would be the better choice in that case, because I do have what appears to be a partial stopper in clubs. And it would also explain the invitational nature of my hand. So double it is. And partners bid 2 hearts. That's good news. And now a 3 club bid. So my hand is still only invitational. My queen of clubs may or may not be useful. So I'm just going to bid 3 hearts, and partner knows I have enough to compete. They're not going to bid 4 unless they have a pretty good hand. All right, so they're leading the king of clubs. The robots like to lead the king from ace king. Now, the robot on the left, sitting east, has discarded the jack of clubs. That promises the 10 or a singleton. So when you throw an honor under the lead of an ace-king combination, you're promising the one beneath it, or you started with a singleton. It's an unusual switch to the ace of diamonds. Now, of course, they have to get their partner to ruff that queen of clubs while they can, because it's a potential discard for the future. This is looking pretty good all the way around. And the last heart will be drawn with the queen here. Oh, notice the jack dropped. That actually means that the rest of the tricks belong to us. Spade back to the king. Discarding a spade, and now declares going to make 10 tricks. All right, so now that we can see all 4 hands, a couple of things we need to discuss. So, as I mentioned, when the robot sitting west leads the king, they do that from ace-king. I recommend ace from ace-king, but the robots do what the robots do. In response to that lead, the east robot played the jack, which promised the 10, or that the jack was a singleton. So at that point, the west robot switched to the ace of diamonds, and I'm reminded of a saying that says aces are meant to take kings, queens, and jacks under duress. By playing the ace unsolicited, it should be a singleton or from ace-king. All they did accomplish there was to take the 4, 5, and 2 of diamonds, potentially, and declare all kinds of timing on the diamond suit as well as the trump and everything else. So a horrible defensive play of the ace of diamonds. Then they followed up to give their partner a ruff in clubs, which they have to do because they set the queen of clubs up. And that actually took away what probably would have been a natural hard trick from the east robot. So we were kind of lucky to take 170. In point of fact, you can't make 10 tricks on a spade. Now, that's extremely hard to find. I would never lead a spade with those clubs. So the lead in general was fine. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.